My name is Celine and I'm from 8K. Today I will tell you about the story of Snow White. Long time ago there lived a beautiful princess in a very big palace. She is very beautiful with her blue eyes and long black hair. Her skin is white and smooth, thus she was called Snow White. She had a stepmother who was always envious of her beauty. Her stepmother was also beautiful, and the magical mirror always said that every day and every time she asked, "Mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful woman in this world?" The stepmother asked, "You are the most beautiful woman in this world, Majesty." The magical mirror answered. One day, the stepmother asked to the magical mirror again, but the answer of the magical mirror made her angry. "Mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful woman in this world?" The stepmother asked. "My queen, you are beautiful, but Snow White is more beautiful than you." The magical mirror answered. The stepmother was very angry, and she asked her trusted servant to bring Snow White to go away from the palace and kill her. However, the servant did not kill Snow White. He let her go by herself. "Please, don't kill me. I will go to the woods and I will not come back again," Snow White begged. "Go away, poor princess," the servant said. The servant thought that wild animals would eat her, and letting Snow White made her heart relieved and free from the pressure. In the forest, Snow White was alone and afraid. She didn't know where she had to go. But suddenly, she saw a small peculiar cottage. But she wondered who lived there, and then she decided to go inside it. In the cottage, there are 7 beds and kitchen. Snow White was very tired, and suddenly she fell asleep. In the afternoon, the 7 of the dwarfs who lived in the hut went home. They were surprised to see a young woman there. One of the dwarfs roused her and asked who she was. Snow White told them her sad story. The 7 dwarfs also understood her feeling and asked her to stay with them in the cottage. Meanwhile, at the palace, the servant went back and told the stepmother that Snow White had been killed. Then the stepmother asked the magical mirror once again who the most beautiful woman in this world is, and the magical mirror answered that Snow White, who was living in a small cottage with 7 dwarfs, was the most beautiful. The stepmother was very angry, and she planned something bad for Snow White. Then she disguised herself as an old woman who sold a bucket of poisonous apples and go to the cottage. In the cottage, Snow White was warned not to open the door to strangers by the 7 dwarfs. The stepmother finally arrived in the cottage and began offering the apples to Snow White. I can open the door and let anyone come in. The 7 dwarfs have warned me," Snow White said.
"Okay, I just want to give this apple to you."
"No, I can take anything from anyone," Snow White explained. Snow White refused to open the door, but the stepmother continued to persuade. Ultimately, Snow White opened the door and bought an apple, and she ate it. Therefore, Snow White was poisonous when an apple fell beside her. In the evening, the 7 dwarfs went home. They were surprised. They saw Snow White lying on the floor with a pale face and poisonous apple beside her. The 7 dwarfs were sad to see Snow White was dying. Then the 7 dwarfs decided to make bedding for Snow White that was made of beautiful crystal to make her alive. Every day, 7 dwarfs waited for miracles that when Snow White would be awake. One day there was a prince of a kingdom who saw a beautiful woman laid on the bed of a crystal. He was also asking the dwarfs to tell what happened, and dwarf told it. Let me have Snow White and I will give you everything you want, the prince asked. However, the 7 dwarfs refused it. They didn't want to be separated with Snow White, even thought he would pay by gold in this world. I ask it really much, because I can't live without seeing Snow White. If you agree, I will bring all of you too. I also take you as my brothers. Finally, the 7 dwarfs agreed. Then the prince kissed Snow White to show his attention. Suddenly, Snow White was awake. The fact was the kiss from the prince broke evil spell. After that, the prince asked her to get married with him. Snow White said yes. Since that day, Snow White lived in the prince's big palace happily ever after. That's all. Thank you very much. Spatter Horo.